Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Miss.
So last class, can you remember what we looked at?
Miss, we did the Savannah climate.
We did the savanna climate, and it's part of what? The three types of climate found in Guyana. Very good. Can you recall the first one we did? The coastal climate. We did the savanna climate. Can anyone guess what is termed climate we're going to do this week?
It's the interior.
The interior climate? Very good. Now, who would like to explain to me what we mean when we say the interior climate? We're looking at the temperature and weather patterns. Any other ideas?
Miss, the climate in the highland region.
The climate of the highland regions. All right, so you're correct in assuming we're looking at weather patterns within that specific region. But can you say exactly what the weather would look like? First of all, stop and think about what the interior looks like. When you imagine the interior, what do you imagine? Mostly trees. What else?
But Miss, how it looks or the weather?
How it looks?
Miss, most of it consists of mountains.
Mountain ranges, trees, lush green areas.
Miss, it's like a jungle.
It's a jungle, right? Yes, it's part of the Amazon rainforest. Good. So when we think about that place, like, how would you close your eyes? Close your eyes and just imagine yourself in the middle of a forest. How would you feel? Like, are you hot? Are you sweating? You feel cool?
Because I would feel cold because it has rainfall all year round.
It has rainfall all year round. It's humid, yes. Yes, go ahead. It's you would feel overwhelmed. Overwhelmed. Okay, yes. So you're all correct in your assumptions. All right, class. Attention back on me, please. So today we'll be looking at the final climate that we can find in Guyana, the interior climate. When we conclude on the three climates of Guyana, we're going to go a little bit in depth about the effects weather will have on persons. Okay? That is what we will accomplish at the end of this class. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. Let's begin. So you gave very good examples of what it would feel like to be in the interior climate. Now let me tell you what you should know. Have you already headed up the interior climate? Let's continue. The forested highlands comprise the forested highlands comprise the sand and clay region. The forested highlands comprise the sand and clay region and the forested mountain ranges. And the forested mountain ranges Full stop. Now, let's just pause here. This is a prize. And for this prize, you have to correctly name at least 2 mountain ranges we can find in the forested region. Let me see someone I don't usually call. You. No. That's 1. So there's 4 specifically that I'm looking for. You have 1, Pacaraimo. Would you like to take another guess? I'm giving you guys 3 guesses, and at least 2 out of the 3 must be correct. Alright, I'm going to give you a minute to think. You can't think of any more. Go ahead. Pronounce that one? I don't think that's 1. Anybody else? Go ahead. Huh? No.
Miss the Pakara Mountain and the Kanuku Mountain.
Very good. Alright. Settle down. There are actually 4 that I have. He named 2. Pacaraima and Kanuku. Who can name the other 2? I'll give you a hint. Not you again. One begins with I and the next one begins with an A. Oh, Amakura. Close, but not quite. Anna? What? No, that's not a mountain. And that begins. Who knows exactly? Come to the front. Very good. Say to the class. She said the Arakari and the Inataka. Go sit. So those are the 4 that I was looking for. Alright, you guys did very well. I'm proud that some of you know the mountain ranges of Guyana. Let's continue. These mountain ranges are the... Full stop. New sentence. These mountain ranges are the Imataka, Pacaraimas, Kanuku, and what was the last one I called? Akari. Good. So these are the 4 mountain ranges that we will find in the forested, in the forested mountain areas and the sand and clay region. Let's continue. Akari, full stop. Convectional rainfall. Convectional rainfall. It's on the board. Yes, full stop. Convectional rainfall. Before we continue, can anyone tell me what that word on the board means? Convectional? Repeated. Good. So for this week, you can say Georgetown has been experiencing convectional rainfall, right? Why can't you say that? It didn't rain yesterday, right? So therefore it's not convectional. It didn't rain yesterday where I was. We're talking about Georgetown, right? Yeah. It didn't rain. I live in Sophia. Alright. So you can say then that Georgetown experiences convectional rainfall, right? For this past week. Good. Convectional rainfall is constant and heavy. Convectional rainfall is constant and heavy. Boys, settle down. In the mountainous region, convectional rainfall is constant and heavy in the mountainous regions, full stop. Now, question for you. If you answer correctly, you get a lollipop. Why? And there's only one correct answer. You get one chance, right? I'm not going to call you back if you get it wrong. Exactly. Okay, you ready for the question? Why is it in the mountainous regions of Guyana, rain is so heavy and constant? Victoria? What did she say? I can't hear you. Speak up. Well, we know it's part of the rainforest, but there's a specific word I'm looking for. The humidity is very high. Go ahead. And why is it that there's so much humidity in the rainforest? Expand on that. I'm looking for a specific word. Don't shout it out. Very good. No. Thank you. Good. We're going to write the answer. This is because the dense forest. This is because the dense forest. But the persons that gave their answers, you guys were thinking on the right track. You just needed to stop and think a little bit more about why is it so humid in the rainforest. This is because the dense forest and the numerous streams This is because the dense forest and the numerous streams increase transpiration and evaporation. Do you know what the word transpiration means? What is it? When plants give off excess water. Good. And evaporation, full stop. In Guyana, in Guyana, it rains about it rains almost every day. In Guyana, it rains almost every day. In places like Bartica and Linden. In places like Bartica and Linden, full stop. Uh-huh. They said almost. What's wrong? Water's coming in. You have to close it. Water's dripping from the roof. You want to move over? No? Move over. Alright, class. Move over. Or pull your combination to the other side. Alright, just quietly shift the combination down. Good. Are you better there? Good. Just type. Alright, class. Now that we've closed off looking at the three types of climate found in Guyana, we're going to go on to the effects weather has on persons. Okay? Our activity that we're going to do the activity we're doing today is based on what we would have done this week, right? So this is your new heading. The effects of weather in our lives. Now, I would like you all to take a minute and think. Think about how weather affects our daily lives, right? Hold on. You think about the way we dress, the transportation we may have to take to school or to work on a certain day because maybe the sun is too hot or it's too windy or it's pouring. So just stop and think about how weather affects our lives, and then I would like you to give me an answer. How it affects you personally.
There's like if it's raining, I would have to wear a jacket and maybe long sleeve clothes.
And why?
Because I do not want the rain to wet me, and if the sun is out, I have to wear like short pants or short t-shirt.
Good. So if it's pouring or it's drizzling outside, we have to wear long coverings to protect our body from getting wet, right? And we do so we don't get sick. Who else would like to go? You wanted to say something? The temperature. So you dress, sometimes you wear short pants or loose clothing so you could be cool. Or as Richard was saying, we wear long clothes so we could keep warm. Okay? Anyone else would like to go? Your hand was up? We do carry instruments from protecting us from the sun or from getting wet. Yes. Good. So you're all correct. So let's write a little bit and then we'll get into our activity. The weather of a place can affect our daily lives. The weather of a place can affect our daily lives. The weather of a place can affect our daily lifestyle. I know you wrote lives, just write in the word style at the end of it, and you're good. The weather of a place can affect our daily lifestyle in many ways. Full stop. And you listed a few of the ways weather has an effect on us, right? It has an effect on how we dress. Okay? What about protection from the sun? If it's a particularly hot day, what else can we use to protect ourselves? Sunscreen, very good. You can wear hats. You can carry what? Umbrellas to shade from the sun. Good. What about the main one? Staying hydrated, right? We must always remember it's important to stay hydrated when the weather is hot. Let's continue. This makes the weather forecast. This makes the weather forecast something significant to us. This makes the weather forecast something significant to us. Full stop. Hello, boys. Do you want me to split that group up? Yes, you have to write it. Yes, something significant to us. Full stop. Can we continue?
Yes, miss.
Weather influences to a group. Yes. New line. Weather influences. Weather influences to a very great extent the sort of food we eat. Weather influences to a great extent the sort of food we eat. Extent, yes. The sort of food we eat. The sort of food we eat. You're saying the same word. So, have you ever been at home on a very rainy day and you're just in your bed wrapped up in your blanket and all you want to eat is what? Ice cream and snack foods? Good. So because the weather it's so cold that we want to be comfy in bed, we want snacks, right? Something that's fun and exciting for us to eat while we watch movies on our laptops, right? Unless it's a hot day. Would you want to eat soup?
No.
What would you want to eat on a hot day? Ice cream. Okay, so I get it. You want to eat ice cream every day. What else can you eat on hot days to stay cool? Y'all want to eat fried chicken and Chinese food? Alright, I don't know why I Why is that?
Miss
What would you like to drink?
Water.
Water. What else? Soda. Kool-Aid.
Miss Ice Tea.
Okay, iced tea. So, class, just listen up. You have a very good idea of whatever. Y'all done?
One question.
Go ahead.
Like after this, can you give class? Yeah, miss.
Not now.
In the future, alright.
So, I see you have a very good idea of how food or how diet is influenced by the weather, okay? Sometimes all you want to do is roll up in your bed and eat junk food, right?
Yeah.
On a very cold day. Sometimes, not all the time.
Miss, I just have a question.
Go ahead.
Miss, when are you gonna ask the question to the last lollipop?
Oh, jeez. I'm going to think of a very hard question. You already got the lollipop, Hans Raj. Let's continue. The sort of food we eat, comma, the clothes we wear, comma, how we live and work. How we live and work. How we live and work, full stop. I have a question in mind, but it's too easy for the last lollipop. No, it's too easy. I'm going to wait and think about something hard. I'm going to make you work for this.
Miss, what was the question?
We're going to come to that. The fishermen, comma. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go and I'm going to make you close your books and pull up a revision question. And the first person to get it right will get the lollipop.
Miss, the people that didn't use the lollipop, right? They don't need to.
The persons who already answered questions are disqualified. The fishermen, comma, farmers. The fishermen, comma, farmers, journalists. Spell journal, I-S-T-S. Journalists, comma, sportsmen, comma, housewives. Just write what I list. Housewives and pilots are some persons who are directly affected by the weather. What do you mean? How housewives are affected? Answer that question for me, and I give you the lollipop.
Miss me, I could answer. Miss, I could answer. What was the question?
Answer how. Can you answer how housewives are affected by the weather? Then hold on. Joshua asks. Let him go first.
So next I tell you how. Because if it's raining, I can't really get the groceries and vegetables.
Okay, good. Thank you. You see how easy that was to answer?
And for the subject to learn.
Miss, no question.
Didn't you already get a lollipop?
Yes, Miss, but
Don't worry. Next week you're going to get more.
No, Miss, I was gonna answer the question, but not get a lollipop.
remember yesterday, I asked you guys to form groups of 5. Quietly arrange the furniture into groups of 5. Quietly. Come around. Hello. This activity doesn't involve talking. Just quietly move the furniture. Hello. I'm not going to speak to you about the noise again. My voice is going. Not make me get hoarse and don't make me shout at you again. No lollipops next week. Go ahead. Hansraj, share the paper out to the persons in your group. What do you want? Alright, no more. No, that's for your group. Everyone is going to get one blank paper and an instruction sheet. One instruction sheet per group. Just kindly share. I'm sending around 5 papers. Share the blank paper to persons in your group. You want to use a chair? Use your combination. I need a chair. Pull your combination here. Alright. Please be quiet. Anna? Ariel, are you in the group? Find the group. Hello, I'm not going to tolerate persons sitting in a corner when you can get up and fix yourself to a group. Kyle, sit. Nathaniel, find your seat. Jared, that's enough. Give this to Jared. Alright, stand. Stand, please. Put your hands straight up. Up. You know what's the meaning of stand? Boys, hands up. Hands up. Down. In. Out. Young lady, you above my instructions? Yes, you. I'm watching you. In. Up. Down. Seal your lips. Put a lock on it. Throw away the key. Sit. You know what that means, right? You want me to put you outside? I just gave an instruction. You all ready to listen? Do you have a group? Come in, put yourself in. Tahila, pull your combination up and let him slip in. Joshua, pull your combination in front here. That's what I told you to turn it. Listen, please. Does everyone have a blank paper? Good. Kyle, turn yourself and fix yourself, lad.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Which group has 4?
There's 1.
Those. Kyle, go sit at the back.
Tree, miss. We have tree.
They have.
Well, why is everyone over here?
Ariel, why are you over there? Please find your group, man.
Why don't you just stand up, you know?
Kyle, go join that group at the back there. Kyle, come around here. Alright, please listen up. Do you have the instruction sheet?
Yes.
Read from the start for me.
Designing a weather survival.
All of you. Please read the best you can. Begin.
Designing a weather survival guide. Expanded activity. Objective. Students will create a practical, student-friendly guide for navigating weather conditions in Guyana. Promoting safety,
Preparedness.
and adaptation strategies.
So here's what's going to happen. I am going to assign each group a weather. Okay, so that group at the back there, you're doing heat waves. This group, them, you're doing heavy rainfall, flooding. Do you know what erosion is? Erosion. You're going to do erosion. And at the back, you're going to do sunny days. Yes. Please write down your weather. Please write down your weather condition as I give it to you. Now, the purpose is to create a poster on how this weather condition affects your life and what strategies you can use to prepare for it. Okay? That paper is for you to do your poster on. So you're going to do a draft of it today. You're sitting and planning. The next class when we meet, we're going to draw the actual poster. So do you understand what you have to do? You're sitting and planning and writing down strategies. Everything you need to know is on this paper. So sit and read it carefully, please. And listen. Go ahead. Kyle, find some way to fit yourself in. I'm going to give you 5 minutes and then I would like to hear your ideas. So have them prepared for me from each group. I'm going to repeat this to you once again. All the instructions you need are on the sheet I gave to you. Understood? Quiet talking, right?
Can I use this one?
Jared, Kyle, what's happening? Why isn't this group group at the back working together. What's happening? I don't, Kyle, what happened? Please contribute. See if you can, Kyle could come and sit next to one of you, please. So please remember by the end of class, hello 70, at the end of class on the blank paper I gave to you, you should have at least mapped out what the first draft of your poster is going to look like, right? So remember, you're sitting and thinking about strategies and measures we can put in place to help protect us or even prevent the weather conditions, okay? Yes, you're working as a group, but each poster is individual. You guys can turn the fans back on, you know. All right, the group who would like to go first? Tell me what ideas you have. You haven't finished reading? All right, settle down. Who has a rough idea of how they would like to go about making this poster? What measures and strategies did you think about? Anna, go ahead. All right, listen to what this group at the back has to say now. Uh-huh. Good. So you included some key details that we would need to shine in the poster. You're making your own individual poster, but you're sitting and discussing everything as a group. Who else would like to go next? No. All right. All right, class. Just turn your attentions back to me for a minute. Y'all want me to put you outside? You finished talking? Please listen up. So now that you've sit and revised the measures and strategies you want to put in place for your posters, based on what we would have learned here today, right? We're incorporating things like how does the weather that we chosen for ourselves make us change our food diets or the clothes we wear or how we travel to work, right? Different elements we can put in our poster. Now, we're going to end the class today by you telling me, or at least by discussing, how you feel about the way the weather in Guyana affects your daily lives. How do you feel about that topic? It feels Brendan. It's one thing I really don't like about the weather is that if something coming up that I really not good, it's something that we can find out when we just okay, so you don't like that the weather is unpredictable, right? Anybody else? What don't you like about the weather in Guyana? The sun is too hot.
Oh yeah. There's one you want to go play the rain and the sun always comes up to spoil your day.
Go ahead.
It doesn't snow.
It doesn't snow. All right, so you give very good reasons or elements that you can incorporate into your own posters there. Okay? And let's end the class off by you telling me what is one thing you learned today. We closed off on the three climates of Guyana and then we looked at the effects of weather in our lives. So what did you learn in today's lesson?
I figured out some movies.
You learned about some important names of mountains? Yeah.
I learned that different parts of Guyana have different types of weather.
You learned about the different weather patterns of Guyana?
Yes, I learned about weather.
Okay.
I learned about the interior of Wales.
You learned about the interior climates?
Miss, I learned about the tropical.
Miss, I learned.
Joshua?
I learned about the marine thing.
Tropical marine climate? Victoria? Alright, so you guys did a very good job today. We're going to end today's lesson right on schedule. So you guys are dismissed to break. Remember, come next class with your arts and craft items so we can make the poster, right? And you have to come prepared with your strategies and elements so we can incorporate into the poster.